Have you guys ever quoted a job, showed up, and realized it was way more work than you expected and wish that you quoted more? Oh, I have many times. Matter of fact, just last week, cut up my arms doing a Volvo. And goodness gracious, I wish I charged more. Come to find out, everyone in my area was charging a few $100s more than me. So if you're ever in this situation, don't just quote right away. Get some info. Hang up the phone, tell them you're going to call them back and get that info. And this video is going to have some more context for that.
You turn the key, the dashboard security light flashes, and the car stays dead. Just like that, you've eaten the cost of the part, the drive time, and your afternoon. Most beginners in automotive locksmithing don't lose money because physical fobs are too expensive. They bleed profit because they fire off a quote before they actually understand the risk of the job. The standard rookie mistake goes like this. A customer calls, you look up a wholesale fob price, tack on a flat labor fee, and give them a number. It feels safe, but it guarantees a razor-thin margin. Look at what actually goes into that quote. The fob is just the tiny block at the top. Beneath the surface, you're absorbing a 40-minute drive each way, ownership verification delays, monthly software subscription fees, and the ever-present threat of aftermarket compatibility failures. If your quote only covers the part and your time, that job is in the red before you even put the van in gear. To survive, you need a framework that prices risk first. The meter on a key replacement job doesn't start when you arrive in the customer's driveway. It starts at your workbench the second you accept the call. Think about the pure logistics. The IRS set the 2026 business standard mileage rate at 72.5 cents per mile. That gives you a baseline for the very real financial drain of just putting a service van on the road. Then there is the labor. Automotive troubleshooting requires highly specialized skill sets that the Bureau of Labor Statistics categorizes alongside advanced diagnostics. Your time has a specific premium value, and the hardware you are working with is no longer a simple mechanical blank. Modern vehicle keys are sophisticated encrypted devices designed to interface directly with a car's onboard computer. These components are tied directly to federal vehicle theft prevention standards set by NHTSA. You are integrating advanced anti-theft systems and immobilizers, which raises the stakes for a successful program. That complexity introduces hardware risk. Choosing a cheaper aftermarket fob over an OEM part might save a few dollars up front, but you have to price in the real chance of a compatibility failure and the unpaid troubleshooting hours that follow. Because travel distance, diagnostic time, and hardware reliability shift wildly from one job to the next, relying on a fixed-price quoting strategy is a guaranteed path to margin erosion. Beyond the hardware, legitimate vehicle security work carries heavy administrative overhead. Beginners rarely factor this compliance into their estimates. Before any actual programming can start, you have to legally verify proof of ownership on site. Taking the time to check photo ID and match a title or registration to the VIN is mandatory, on-the-clock labor. Many manufacturers require even tighter protocols. Toyota, for example, has highly sensitive verification procedures for replacing keys that add distinct layers of administrative work to your dispatch. Then there are the ongoing costs to stay compliant. You pay for background checks and credentials through the NASTF Vehicle Security Registry, plus monthly subscription fees to automakers just to access their secure software gateways. If you ignore these costs and quote an artificially low number just to win the call, you end up having to upcharge on the driveway. The FTC and state attorneys general frequently warn consumers against these exact bait-and-switch tactics. Building compliance, authorization, and subscription overhead directly into a transparent estimate protects your business from consumer protection liabilities and proves to the customer that you are a professional. When you combine the travel, hardware, and compliance risks, it becomes obvious why there is no single universal price for any specific vehicle. A profitable quote assembles 5 variables: part cost, trip logistics, specialized labor, credential overhead, and a rework buffer. Before issuing that number, you must verify current tool coverage, OEM documentation, and local authorization for that exact vehicle. The operational problem is trying to do this entirely in your head. Memorizing FCC IDs, transponder chip types, keyways, and coverage rules across hundreds of different vehicles leads directly to dropped variables and lost margin. You need a dedicated workflow memory to track those lookup details and verification steps seamlessly. That is exactly what AutoSmith Pro is built for. Instead of guessing, AutoSmith Pro generates accurate quotes using prior job averages, real-time inventory data, and exact fitment context. Stop letting hidden risks eat your profits. Head to autosmithpro.com/app to organize your workflow, eliminate underquoting, and build a sustainable pricing framework.